Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna play House Hunted 2. So that was House Hunted 2. I think there was only like one more gallery number. I think that was actually all the ends. We played House Hunted 1 before,
help out and comment down below.
and House Hunted 2 was on itch.io. And then when I went to look around after finally finishing House Hunted 1, I'm like, oh, House Hunted 2 is gone. Yeah, they took off, and I already saw it and downloaded it. Downloaded it when I first got John Doe download a couple months ago. I literally just hoarding visual novels right now. The game you're about to warning: the game you're about to play contains graphic violence, and some may find uncomfortable or disturbing. The creator takes no responsibility for those who may be upset by proceeding. By continuing, you are consenting to the contents therein, are agreeing that you are capable and mature enough to enjoy this content responsibly. Understood. What a long bus ride. But I'm glad I'm finally here. That's weird. I'm getting some tinted deja vu right now. Like I've been here before. Oh well, probably because of the bus. All bus stations are the same. You look around yourself, taking the surroundings, breathing in the nauseating aroma of the bus exhaust and oil. Nothing like dirty old bus stop to wake up the senses. Well, there's obviously not much to look at here. At the Grey Horse bus station, I'm sure the rest of the city is beautiful, just by the brochures, like the brochure said. Hopefully the apartment company was honest about having my new place ready for moving. Unlike the last time. I'm actually getting to understand that I'm in a different reality. You quickly grab your heavy, rolling luggage and tolt towards the guest service area to check out the map. Your stomach was growling, and you were so hungry you could eat almost anything right now. Wow, the island's so much bigger than I expected. I'll never run out of things to do. There's a cafe nearby. I bet they'll have some interesting local cuisine. I kinda want to see the city. I could just wander around a bit. I'm also pretty tired. Maybe I should just head to my brand new apartment. So, I'm gonna go with the calf. Yeah, calf sounds pretty amazing right now. After that long bus ride. It looks like there's one pretty nearby in something called the normal business district. That's kind of a weird name. Oh well, food's food. And I'm starving right now. Too starving to care right now. You finally reach the normal business district and find a Pacific Cafe you had in mind. Its small, quaint, and strong smell of coffee waves you with every patron that swings the door open. There's quite a few people coming and going, though the mini stores and eateries, though there's one person really standing out in the crowd. He watches a polite girl runs from person to person. She seems to be asking them something before scribbling the information on a little clipboard in her hand. Suddenly the two of you lock eyes. She makes a beeline for you before you have the chance to react. Good afternoon. You look new. May I have a moment of your time? Her cheery demeanor was a little off-putting, but she seemed sweet. Maybe you should humor her. Humor her? You figured You might as well hear her out. Not like you're in a hurry. Sure, what can I help you with? Oh, thank you. Thank you. I promise I won't hold you for too long. My name's Ivy Woodrow. I'm the assistant of the mayor of the valley, and I'm just doing my monthly census. I have to keep very close track of those coming in and the state of everyone's living experience. So you're new resident, I'm assuming? Oh yes, I'm just got off the bus and was about to grab something to eat before heading to my new apartment, my new home. I see. You watched her as she scribbled something down on her clipboard, her eyes going back and forth from the board and back to you. Alright then. That would make you, right, correct? We're so happy to have you here at the Valley. It really is such a nice place to live if you know what you're doing. I do have to ask you though, this home you mentioned? It was assigned to you by the Uncanny Valley apartment hunters, right? Not by a realtor? Yes. Ah, perfect. Then you should be all set up for your new life here. I hope it'll be a long one. And about realtors, I can't seem to find one of them for my census to just stay. I can't seem to find one of them for my census, so stay alert. I'm pretty sure they all reached their monthly atonement, but we had some mishaps. Hope you have a wonderful day. If you need anything, feel free to come to the mayor's office. Before you could proceed, Ivy was already rushing past you to interview the next person. That was kind of weird, but you couldn't really think about it with how long your stomach was growling as you head inside the cafe. You slowly step in the cafe, taking in the smooth, rich smell of brewing coffee and the sweet scent of baked goods. It makes your stomach growl even louder and promotes you to rush up to the counter and place your order as quick as you can. After placing your order, you snatch up your dinner for the day and scurry over to the furthest table away from anyone else to scarf them all down. You sat down in this strangely soft chair. It appeared to be wood, but the seat sunk in the shape itself, comforting around you like a memory foam. It may be cushions with the wood grain print. You figured as you looked over to your order, you didn't really think about what you were getting when you ordered, only going for what looked good in the display. You had to decide to go with tea today. The aroma wafting gently with the smoke that drifted from the hot red liquid. It smelled like a cavalry of fragrances, from vaguely floral to fruity to something rosy of caramel corn. Take a sip didn't help us as the flavor seemed to shift as the hot tea moved through your mouth. Spicy, sweet, almost buttery notes dance around each other to create a very confusing experience. You decide to try next food, picking up your fork to stab into the tall slice of cake that was adorned with what looked like purple brown sugar in a spiral shape. It was small, gold writing around the spiral, but it looked to be in a language you've never seen before. He puts an ample forkful in your mouth. It tasted like fireworks. A firework went off in your mouth. You coughed into your napkin, spitting out half-chewed food, and tried to breathe. You were finally able to properly inhale through your choking, and were taken back by the sun-rich chocolate flavor that seemed to be taking over your taste buds. It was the purest taste of chocolate you have ever tasted in your life, and it almost made you go in for a second bite, but you thought better than to do that. You nervously picked up your breakfast croissant sandwich, not knowing what you were going to experience from the first bite. You close your eyes and, oh, it just tastes like a regular ham and cheese breakfast sandwich. You were engrossed in a strange eating spirit. You hadn't noticed the stocky man that was now standing in front of your table. Hi, pal. Okay, You jumped at the silent voice and looked up from the sandwich. You tried to choke out the response, but your mouth was too full to properly ecumate. Hang on. You watched the short little man pull a piece of paper out of his pocket and quickly looked over, nodding to himself and shuffling it back to where he pulled it. Alright. My name's Heim Bali Realtor. And I would love to sell you a house today. You stared at him in shock. Silence, but not quite sure what to say, and a bit confused when what he was offering you. The way he moved was awkward and sluggish, and he seemed to be pierceable, spiritual, and an awful lot. Yes. So I would love to show you your future home. Sorry, but what are you talking about? Oh, did I mess it up again? Forgive me. I'm a little rusty with the whole realtor schmick. I would love to sell you a house. This is the part where I give you my card one moment. He watches Harum went from pocket to pocket, searching for his card. He felt a little secondhand embarrassment from how awkward the guy was. I got it. Harum leaned forward and pressed his card to you. You could see the coffee stains and scribbled writing on the card before you took it. Please give me a call. I really need this. He turned his heels and scurried out of the door, knocking a few things down on his way out. He sighed and pocketed the card. There's no way in hell you're going to call that guy of all people, even if you're looking to buy a house. Quickly finishing up your meal, you cleared up and head to your apartment. As you approach your new apartment complex, you feel warmth in your heart and can't help thinking about how you're finally getting a much-needed change in your life. Just as the brochure had said, that mysteriously showed up in your old door said, take a deep breath in, take the cool, clear air of the valley, and step forward to find your apartment number. Finally, you're standing in front of your new apartment. The day has been long and tedious, but you were finally home. You had gripped onto your rolling suitcase and turned the handle. Click. Click. What the heck? Why is it locked? The company said it would be unlocked and the key would be on the counter. I'm so sick of dragging my luggage everywhere. I need to find a company, give the company a call, I guess. You quickly pulled out your cell phone and called the apartment company. Oh, Uncanny Valley Apartment Hunters, how may I help you? Um, hello, I was supposed to move in today, but my apartment's locked. This is... Yes, we know who you are. We were going to call you, but... You could hear her screaming coming from the backward and other line, followed by the sound of game show music? Sorry, we were going to call you, but we're having some slight difficulties at the office. We're going on getting the mayor's assistant here right now to solve it. Until then, we're afraid your apartment has some slight... The sound of candid laughter and a chainsaw comes booming through the receiver, and you could have to pull your ear away from your phone for a moment. Listen, I'm sorry your apartment won't be ready for... Oh, Ivy made it. Be right back, you. You could hear the sound of paper shuffling and arling in the background. They can't quite make out. You could hear the word misunderstanding and a lot of though and host. Whatever, it's none of your concern. Your apartment might not be ready until tomorrow. Our deepest apologies. This doesn't usually happen, but there seems to have been a mix-up. We'll reimburse you for a hotel stay for the night. Go see the sights or something. There will be a chance we'll have this fixed in a couple hours. Just don't go to any strange doors for a while. Okay. With that, the company hung up on you. Well, now what? I suppose you could go to a hotel for a night and you could try to burn some time. Or you could try to burn some time. You could call Hiram just to humor him. But did you really want to hang out with that guy? Let's try to find a hotel. It would be best to just head to the hotel before it gets too late. You sure they're planning down town? You can't shake your annoyance with the company. This crap happens. You're sure the company is in a worse spot than you are? Maybe it might as well take advantage of the free room that they said they'd reimburse you. So maybe you can find something pricier than usual. Wait, as you walk through the city, you peek at the random buildings and up at the skyscrapers and marvel at the beauty of the valley. It was a really nice place to live, and you're happy to be here, regardless of the small challenges that were thrown at you. When you read the brochure, you are skeptical at the offers inside. Beautiful island views for affordable prices. No thought involved. We will set you up with your living space to your needs and a job that works for you. It felt good to be true. It felt too good to be true. Yet it felt as if it was pulling you here, and you couldn't stop thinking about it until you finally called them, just to state your curiosity. The company said it would only be a couple hours. Should you wait around to call at night at the hotel? Oh no, we could just click. We have 3 options. Click. Huh? What is that thing? Kinda looks familiar. You notice a weird black creature squirming around near the alley and decide to go see what it was. You hoped it was a cat. I don't think it's a cat. This adopts it for the... I wander into the alley. You wander into the alley. You saw the cat slink down, glancing around the trash bins and chirping out the to get his attention. You jump when you feel something brush against your leg. Looking down, you see a large eyeball staring back at you, uppy at you. You flinch away from the weird thing and try to catch your bearings. It didn't seem to mean you harm, but it wasn't exactly normal to see a 2-foot tall ball of hair staring at you. Hello? Aww, that's adorable. Oh, it seems to like that with. It seems to like that with the way it's trailing at you. Trailing at you. Can you talk? Where are you? Aww. It made a weird chirping purr noise. I guess it can't talk. Aww. Now it's making all sorts of weird noises and seems to be gesturing, but you're not sure what about. It's tugging at your leg with what you can only describe as a tingle of hair and starts to lead you over to a storm drain. The little hairball trails at you again and seems to be writing something in the dust, but it's in a language you don't know. Before you can attempt to inquire more, it sinks over to the drain. It's chirping loudly at you, and you can only guess what it means. Do you want me to wait here? It nods its little head and its little body to the best of its ability, and you nod back. You watch as the little creature disappears down the drain and sigh. Guess you'll wait for God knows. Guess you're waiting for God knows what. At least that kills some time, and it's not every day that you see something like this. You walk back to the alley and sit against the wall, but keep the drain in view for when the thing comes back. You slowly let your tired eyes close. Hello. You jolt awake and come face to face with a familiar eyeball, but it's a very different body. What are you? Oh, you don't recognize me? Good. That means my body is perfect. I've been trying for so long to get the look right, but someone can always tell them I'm not human. And then it's really, 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 really scary. But you couldn't tell it was me. Thank you so much, so much for waiting, by the way. I didn't know if it would, but I really, really, really hoped. Wait, you're telling me you're that little hairball I saw? That doesn't make a lot of sense. Though I can see a resemblance. Oh no, you can? Can you tell me what gives it away? This is ridiculous, but you couldn't deny that there was a Cyclops with an oddly gummy body standing in front of you. I can only describe the way he moved, like an old claymation kids show, but his hair seemed to twist and turn at will. Ah, it's probably say the eye. Humans have 2 eyes usually, and a nose. Oh, is there just one again? Making 2 is so hard though. It's very, 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 very uncomfortable to split my pupil, and then everything looks really dizzy. But if you think that'll make me perfect, I'll do it. Miss Ivy, the mayor assistant, said we could be people if we could fit in. I'm so excited to fit in. Miss Ivy called me John Doe, by the way. I don't think I'll be forgetting you anytime soon. And I lived. So now we're going to instead call Heim. You sighed, defeated. He seems very nice, and you might as well kill some time looking at houses you'll never buy. Pulling out your phone again, you start to dial Heim's number. Hiya, pal. I had a good feeling you were gonna call me. I could feel it in my bones. You're just hiding over there in the bushes watching me, weren't you? No. Anyway. What say you and me go to that house now? He's just dying to meet ya. Alright, I'll look at the house, but don't expect me to buy something. Don't worry about it. It's just getting you inside the house is more than enough for me. What do you call it? Commission? Yeah, something like that. Indeed, we delay. Spend the next 20 minutes slowly falling behind Heim as he waddled awkwardly along. He kept talking about television programs and fast food places he personally liked, and you found yourself not really minding the company. Sure, he wasn't great to look at, but he didn't seem like a bad guy. Just very, very awkward. You also couldn't help but wonder what that weird pink tube sticking out of his back of his neck was. Before you could ask him, he stopped walking, and your eyes widened at the view before you. This is the house? Anyway, pal, it's very rough around the edges, sure. But with some tender love and care, you see the house become a home in no time. Whatever, you just got to see the insides. I promise you, you won't be disappointed. Did you really want to waste your time humoring him and having to step foot in this disgusting looking place? We're gonna go inside. Go inside. You rub your eyes and shrug. What's worse? What's the worst thing that could happen? This guy doesn't seem dangerous in the slightest. If anything, it just seems pathetic. Alright, Heim. Show me the house. Really? Hot dog! Thank you. This means a lot to me. It was almost kind of cute how the little guy did what you could only guess was attempt to hop in excitement, though his feet only went through an inch off the ground. He quickly scurried over to the door and opened it for you, beckoning you inside politely. Alright, here we go. Yep, it was just bad on the inside. Well, what do you think, pal? It's not bad, right? Compliment it. Compliment. Just so you can humor him. It's not that bad. Wow. Ah, geez, no one has ever said something that nice to me. That makes what I got to do a lot harder. What do you mean? Before you could register what was happening, Heim arcly shoved you to the ground, only being able to knock you down before you were distracted. I'm sorry, pal. I really liked you, but a realtor's got to eat. Let me put this thing away so my natural aesthetics can gently roar you to sleep. You watch as Hiram's eyes turn back as a light So if we're nice to... So if we're nice to Ivy, if we compliment him, or I think probably terrible, say it's terrible, she does a little thing. Ah, geez, no one's ever said something that nice to me. I don't know what to say, you. Please forgive me if I'm being a little bit forward, but, well, gotta shoot my shot, right? Would you give this down on his luck house a chance and let me take you on a date? I don't got a lot of money, but I'll treat you right. You could feel how sweaty his hands were, and also how strangely plant-like he felt against yours. It was something endearing about him that you couldn't can't leave hanging. What the hell? Sure, Hiram. We can go on a date. Oh my gosh, thank you. You made me the luckiest house in the valley. I promise I'll do it all for ya. But let me take it slow, okay? I've never dated anyone before he. That's adorable. Now I'm just going to leave. You know what? On second thought, I would rather not waste my time, Hiram. There's no way I'm gonna buy a house like this, even if I was searching. Well, can't say I'm too surprised about that, he. Well, you have yourself a fine day, you. If you change your mind, you know where to find me. He watches Heim flop backwards into the ground. That strange pink tube on his neck seemed to be pulling him along the ground until he slipped into the house. You feel an odd pang of guilt as you headed towards the downtown to search for a hotel. You wander around the city for an hour. Your back hurts, your feet hurt, and you're exhausted. A sudden ring from your cell phone wakes you back up, and you rush to answer it. Hello, you? Great news. We were able to get everything in order with the help of Mrs. Woodrow, the mayor's assistant. Your apartment is all ready for you now. We are very sorry for the inconvenience. We have sent a car to drive you home. Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful news. Thank you so much. Of course, thank you for going through the Uncanny Valley Apartment Hunters, operating realtor free since 1987. Not 1992 like the first game. Interesting. Before you could pocket your phone, a sleek back sedan pulls next to you, the surly looking driver cracking his window and beckoning you in. You notice a sticker on the door of the apartment complex logo and hopped in, tossing your luggage on the seat. You wave goodbye to the driver and rushed to your door. You held your breath and turned the door handle. It opened with a slight creak, and you exhaled and took your first step inside. It was spacious and lit nicely, and you were happy to be back home as you quickly tossed your luggage and locked the front door behind you and made a beeline to your bed. It was good to be home. And tomorrow, you start your new job at the gas station. So, I love this game compared to the first one. I heard it might look off-putting, but a lot more charm. No, they're not gonna kill ya. So, I'm gonna choose Wander this one. I think it'll be fun to get the lay of the land today. Just a little walk around the area to see what's around and all. You spend the next half an hour just wandering the streets and window shopping. Finally, you end up at what you're pretty sure the map called the work district, made apparent by the giant skyscrapers that surround you. You made your way to the nearby bench and sat down, watching all the people walking to and from buildings. Many of them seemed to just blend together, an endless sea of blue and pink suits. You noticed one of the blue-suited businessmen had stopped a few feet in front of you. He seemed lost in thought and vacant. Maybe you should say something. I'm gonna say something. Excuse me, sir. Are you alright? Huh? Are you talking to me? Yeah, sorry if I'm bothering you, but you seem down, and I was wondering if you need help. Oh wow, excuse me. No one talked to me in a while. Not since my wife left. I'm a little rusty. Please excuse my atrocious manners. It's a pleasure to meet you. My name's Richard. Richard Everyman. Nice to meet you too. I'm you. I'm sorry to hear about your wife, but why won't anyone else talk to you? I kinda want to know. Oh, that's how it is. I'm getting older. I could feel my clock ticking. You know how it is. I mean, like arthritis and all that, because I get that. My hands, my knees. Not hands only when it is getting cold. You look fine to me. I think you have plenty of life left in you. Man, it's just how you choose to live it. I've never thought about it like that. You really? That's a pretty common saying. Not around here. In the work district, but you're right. I'm going to try to look up and hold on for as long as they allow. Thank you. He already power walk away from you before you can answer. You notice a chipper little bounce in his step and smile to yourself. Before you can think about it longer, your labor breathing next to you that promotes you to glance to your side. Next to you is a short, balding man who seems to be struggling to catch his breath, his hands on his knees, and he tries to regain his composure. Give me a sec. I thought you were gonna be at the cab. Huh? Oh man, I got out of shape. Gotta be feeling this in the morning. Yeah, I'm Hiram, yada yada yada. I'm interested in selling you a house. Alright, I'm a realtor, by the way. Damn, the speech I had prepared was much better at the calf. You're too shocked and confused to really think up more artic response other than, "What the hell are you talking about?" What the hell are you talking about? Oh, house? I want to sell you a house. Real cheap. Look, just got my card. Give me a call. He watched as Hiram went to his pocket to pocket, searching for his card. He felt a little secondhand embarrassment from how awkward this guy was. Got it. Cutscene time. I'll just be waiting for you, for your call. Biggest discount on houses this side of that valley, and our side too. He watched as a chubby little man scurries off. Weird pink hose sticking out of his neck, tripling him as he ran behind the bushes. There's no way I'm calling that guy. You moaned to yourself as you pocket the slight sticking card and stood up. It's getting late, and you figured you better head home now. As you approach your new building complex, you feel warmth in your heart and can't help but think about how you're finally getting a much-needed change in your life. Just as the brochure that mysteriously showed up in your old door said, and take a deep breath and take in the cold, clear air of the valley, and step forward to find your apartment number. Finally, you're standing in front of your new apartment. The day has long and tenuous, but you're finally home. Your hand gripping your rolling suitcase and turn the handle. Click. What the heck? Why is it locked? The company said it would not unlock, and the key be unlocked, and the key would be by the counter. I'm so sick of dragging my luggage everywhere. I need to give the company a call, I guess. You quickly pull out your phone and call the apartment company. Hello, Uncanny Valley. Apartment hunters, how may I help you? Hello, I'm supposed to move in today, but my apartment's locked. Yes, we know who you are. You're going to call, but we were going to call you, but... You're screaming coming from the background, and the following followed up by the sound of the game show music. What are you watching? Sorry, we're just going to call you, but we're having slight difficulties at the office. We're working on getting the mayor's assistant here right now to solve it. Are you watching a game show anyway? Until then, we're afraid your apartment has some slight... The sound of canned laughter and the chainsaw rolling around, booming through the receiver, and you have pulled your ear away from the phone for a moment. Listen, I'm sorry, your apartment won't be ready for... Oh, Ivy, you made it! Be right back, you. You hear a sound of paperwork shuffling and ironing in the background that you can quite make out. You hear the words, misunderstanding, a lot of though, and host. Whatever, it's none of your concern. Your apartment might not be ready until tomorrow. Our deepest apologies. This doesn't usually happen, but there seems to have been a mix-up. We'll brace you for your hotel stay for the night. Go see the sights or something. There's still a chance we will have this fixed in a couple hours. Just don't go into the strange doors for a while. Okay? And the company hung up on you. Now what? You suppose you could get that hotel for a night, or you could try to burn some time. You could tell Hiram just to humor him. But did you really want to hang out with that guy? Find a hotel. It'll be best if you just head to the hotel before it gets too late. You're sure there's plenty downtown. You can't shake your annoyance with the company, but crap happens, and you're sure the company is worse spot than you are. Might as well take advantage of the free room, and they said they'll reimburse you. So maybe you could find something pricier than usual. And as much as I want to click John Doe right there, I'm just gonna... find a hotel. You breathe deeply and look up, realizing you were standing in front of a rather slinky looking hotel. Your feet was sore for walking, so you decide this was the one. It was a pretty big hotel with what looked like a plethora of rooms. You didn't recognize the name, but it didn't matter much. After signing in, you made your way to your room. It was nice and spacious, but you could care less in the moment and simply face planted on a soft, pillowy mattress. You let your eyes flutter shut, and your body melt into the room as you drift off, the thoughts of your new life swirling around your head. You can't help but get into the apartment tomorrow. You can't wait to get to your apartment tomorrow. And your new job at the gas station. Yay! I think one more ending.